Okay, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. Today is Friday, December 29th, 2017. I am DSP Darkside Phil, of course. Welcome to a full day of streaming. Today is going to be a 100% full, chock full day of fun new gaming content for you. And I apologize for the late start. I'm gonna explain in just a moment, and as briefly as possible, why I was late. I was completely blown away by the stupidity of stuff going on behind the scenes that I have no part of and have no knowledge even of at all. And finally got kind of semi-informed about what was going on as I joined Stream Chat today to start the stream. I was like, huh? I'm the most clueless one of all of you. Because as you guys know, I don't partake in drama or nonsense or the bullshit that these morons on the internet tend to make up around me. They basically just take shit and make it up about me, and then I hear about it later, and I'm like, huh? And 99% of the time, I'd ignore it, but in this case, I guess it got blown up to the point where someone who has been a long-standing, fan and or ally of mine, a mod, got fooled or whatever by what's been going on. So I'm going to address it briefly just to explain it. Ladies and gentlemen, this will officially be the stupidest pre-stream ever. The stupidest pre-stream ever. Are you ready? Seriously. It will officially be the stupidest pre-stream you've ever heard in your life. Alright? So I hope you're ready. Because usually, like I said, I wouldn't waste my time talking about this shit. But before we get to the stupidity, let's very quickly talk about what you can expect today. Today will be the continuation of LA Noire here on stream. I am in the Vice portion of the game. Drug trafficking and the like. Certain kinds of illicit crimes behind the scenes of LA. I'm more than halfway through the game now. It's official. So, that being said, this should be pretty interesting, to see how stuff goes. And, we'll see. I'm trying to think, because I cannot remember definitively how long the game is. I swear I remember the playthrough being around 20 hours long, but I could be wrong. I've now played this game for 3 straight days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, today, after about another roughly 4 hours of gameplay, should be about 16 hours. And then if I'm going to play again on Sunday, like I said I am, it should be about 20 hours, I believe. So I may be finishing it up, because if I do remember correctly, after the Vice desk, okay, there's one more thing, arson, and then you get to the big mystery at the end of the game, and then that's the big culmination. So we may be near the end of the game. I'm not sure. I got to try to remember here. It's been 6.5 years since I played the game, and I never replayed it, so I'm a little out of, sync with how long the game is or whatever. But we may wrap it up this weekend. We'll see how things go. All right, we may actually wrap it up, depending on how stuff goes. Okay, that's number 1. All right, number 2. Tonight, on second stream, okay, I will be doing 2 things. First of all, I will be premiering the next part of my most disappointing games of 2017 countdown. All right, that's going to be premiering tonight. I actually did edit that last night. It's ready to go. And then after I show that off on my second stream tonight, I will be doing some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for you guys. Should be pretty fun. And then I'll be uploading all that to DSPGaming on YouTube. So if you are not available to be here later tonight for the stream, no worries. You can get caught up with the year-end series tonight regardless. It'll be uploaded late tonight. All right. And then tomorrow, folks. Wednesday. Let's try that again. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to be holding a special day-long fundraising stream where, while playing games such as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and maybe Fortnite, if people want me to mix it up for variety's sake, it's going to be a very interactive stream where I'm basically kind of talking with you guys just like all the PlayerUnknown's Battleground streams have been. And my goal will be to try to drive in as many patron pledges and tips as possible. I need to raise as many funds as possible to help with my impending tax situation. Taxes will be coming due at the end of January, and within the next couple of weeks, I'll actually finally know what I owe as my tax attorney slash accountant will be telling me what I owe based off of this year's income. And then I'm going to have a lump sum payment due at the end of January, and also I'm going to owe probably a hefty sum of money to my tax attorney / accountant, coming up in the next month too. So that's going to be the purpose of this stream tomorrow. Is going to be trying to raise as much money as I can to help out with this issue. All right, and I've never done that. I've never done that before. I've never done a stream in that style. All right, and I'm hoping that we'll see what happens with it. First of all, how it's going to go. And the problem is I've been trying to find ways to do this because a lot of streamers, I know for a fact, a lot of streamers do these kind of streams. And when they do, they have these on-screen notifications. So it'll be like, oh, here's a tip status, a tip cup or a tip bar, and it fills up as people will either tip or whatever during the course of a stream. All right. And I don't know. What's going to happen with this regard? Because the thing is, I've tried many things. I use Muxy, for those who don't know. I use this program / plugin for my streaming software called Muxy. And what it does is it allows people to cheer, sub, and tip and have pop-ups on the stream, and it tracks all that data for me. And that's how I do my shout-outs, is I actually have a running tally here on my screen of things that are popping up from Muxy, so that I can let you guys know, what's going on with that, and, give shout-outs appropriately. But Muxy doesn't seem like they have anything that goes in line with Patreon. Like, there's nothing to track Patreon at all. And there's also nothing to track tips. Like, they have a tips bar, and it doesn't seem to work. It pops up, but then it won't go away, or if it goes away, it comes right back, which is stupid. You only want a tip bar to show up when someone's tipping, so it adds to the bar, right? The running tally. Plus, I messed with it this morning, and it doesn't even seem to work properly. Like, it's, okay, I want it to start from 11 a.m. this morning. My goal is $100. Let's see what happens. And I did it, and it said that I had already raised $10,000. I was like, what? I'm pretty sure this is not working properly. And yeah, that's kind of the problem is I don't think it works properly at all with Muxy. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. It doesn't seem that Muxy, which is what I use, has anything that works properly for tracking tips or Patreon at all. So what it may be is a big manual process where, as you guys know, when I've played certain games like Dark Souls or Neo, I've had a running on-screen meter of, say, death counter. So what I may just have to do is have this says tips goal or running tip counter for the day, so that people know what as they're tipping, it's adding to that grand total. Okay, and same thing with Patreon, because right now we're about $80 below hitting the Patreon goal for the month with 2.5 days left, and it'll be very possible to hit the goal. I'm pretty sure that we can probably motivate a few people to pledge tomorrow to at least hit the tier 1 goal. Okay. And I am hoping that we will maybe motivate some people to pledge tomorrow and hit the tier 2 goal. That would obviously be the ideal state here, is to hit the tier 2 goal and be able to do the double goal, which would be playing both Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 starting on January 1st. That's obviously what I want, but we have to see how tomorrow goes, okay? Sounds good. All right, so anyway, all this going on. That's going to be tomorrow, my very first ever fundraising stream. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see what happens. All right. And we'll go from there. And then Sunday, back to LA Noire. And then Monday, since it's January 1st, up in the air. It's going to depend on what happens with the fundraising stream on Saturday. All right. All right. So all this being said, folks, the fact that I have this tax situation coming up, the fact that I need help with Patreon and tips and all that. Okay. You're all aware of the situation if you've been paying attention recently. So what's been going on with the nonsense and the drama behind the scenes? Let's address it, all right, since some people are so confused now, including apparently one of my longtime moderators now has basically mind-fucked himself. Where I just gotta shake my head and be like, I don't know why people listen to any of this shit. If you're any older than like 5 years old or have the maturity of anyone past like a grade school level, you would realize how stupid this shit is. It's just so dumb. Seriously. At this point, it's just so ridiculously stupid. And that's why I don't bother myself with it. I ignore it. But now, let me just give you some perspective here, all right? As you guys know, I've announced a few weeks back that I have a girlfriend. And she came and stayed with me and spent about 5 days, I want to say, in early December with me. We had our Christmas celebration. We put up my Christmas tree. We decorated the house. I showed her putting ornaments on our Christmas tree. We went around to different stores and stuff, all kinds of different stuff. It was a very nice visit. And, it sucks that she couldn't be here with me during the real Christmas because she had to work and I had to work. But, she doesn't live here in Seattle. So for her to take time off to come and spend time with me for our own kind of private Christmas celebration in early December was really nice. It was a really special thing and it went down really well. Now, here's the thing. I'm not revealing any private information about my girlfriend because look what happened with my ex. All the private information got out there. People went out and did horrendous things to her and me. They attacked us. They attacked my family. They attacked her family. They even swatted my ex-girlfriend's dad. All right. It's fucked up. It really is fucked up. And the bottom line is, ever since I announced that I have a girlfriend, people are going absolutely nuts trying to get information about it. It's gross. All right. It's absolutely gross. Look at this idiot right here. Again, another troll tip. You see what I mean? They're so dumb. But thank you for the troll tip. You are a moron. It's so hilarious because this is the thing. They will leave troll tips and shit on my streams to try to get a message out, even though none of you could even read that. And they actually pay me money to do this. That's how dumb these people are. All right. But anyway, they've been desperately trying to get information about my girlfriend ever since I mentioned she existed. All right. Now, here's the thing. These are the same people who've been trying to ruin my life. They swatted me. They DDoS attacked me. They put false copyright strikes against my YouTube channels. They completely spam my email as well as my physical mail with junk mail. They send pizzas to my house. They prank call me. They fucking alert, tax agencies about me, saying that I don't pay my taxes. They do every possible thing. These are the people who, earlier this year, when I was trying to get with a new partnership company after leaving Machinima, basically trolled the fuck out of the partnership company and attacked them, and so the partnership company dropped the offer they had for me. Literally at every moment, these people just want to ruin my life. And that's the only reason they do this, all right? So they knew that I was in a bad state because of my tax situation, because I announced it a few weeks back, and now they know that I have a girlfriend, and I'm not going to reveal any information about her because I don't want her to be hurt like, my ex-girlfriend basically was, all right? I've learned from my mistakes. So what they've done is completely fabricated a whole situation here, all right, around what's going on with... What the fuck? I just got a copyright claim against Sonic Mania Part 4, which is the chemical plant. A video clip claimed by Porta dos Fundos Portudo e Distributa Audiovisual. I'm pretty sure this is a false claim. Alright? I'm pretty sure this is a pretty false fucking claim. What the fuck? That distracted the shit out of me. I'm going to have to dispute that claim later. I will save that email for later. Alright. So anyway. Yes. Anyway. These people, alright, have been trying to discredit me. Alright? They've been trying, not discredit me, but basically make me look bad. And first, they say, oh, the tax situation isn't true. Phil's just trying to raise money. He doesn't need the money for taxes. He's lying. Don't support Phil. The usual bullshit, right? The usual lies. Then, oh, Phil doesn't really have a girlfriend. Or, first thing is, so, oh, if Phil has a girlfriend, she must be ugly. She must be, nuts. She must be this or that. Then they move on. Basically, every possible evolution of how to hurt Phil, how to make Phil look bad or whatever. These people are sick. They've actually become this mob mentality of sickness on the internet. And they don't want to admit to themselves that they're fucked up in the head. So they group together. They circle jerk each other. They try to support each other so that they all feel good about themselves. When in reality, this really is just a mob mentality of sickness. Okay? So I talked about this a couple weeks ago, and I said, apparently, the latest rumor, which is completely unsubstantiated and based on zero facts because there are no facts, is that apparently I don't have a girlfriend. What I did is I paid for an escort to come visit me during this early week of December. And, that's what it was. Phil could never get a girl. He paid for an escort. First of all right, this is so stupid. Because apparently the story, I guess what happened is there's some Twitter account out there pretending to be an escort that was with me this week or something. And not that I read it or anything, because I guess it was a Twitter account that as soon as I came back from time off started following me on Twitter and like liking every tweet that I did. And then all of a sudden this Twitter account, basically, it was obvious it was one of these detractors who was watching all of my streams or whatever, because I would mention something. For example, I specifically remember on a pre-stream, someone said, "Hey, Phil, what kind of games does your girlfriend like?" And I specifically referenced, I said, "I know she likes Assassin's Creed. She's been a lifelong kind of fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and she's followed them since Assassin's Creed 1. She really likes the series." Immediately, this Twitter account posted up, "I love Assassin's Creed. Here's a picture of Assassin's Creed, and I'm playing Assassin's Creed." So basically, it's someone who's just listening to what I say on streams or pre-streams, and then posts something up in response to it to make it seem like, oh, I'm really the girl or the girlfriend. Phil doesn't have a girlfriend. I'm the escort, and and you look at all these things that I'm saying that are in line with what Phil has been saying. The interesting thing here, all right, is that she always, or I say she when it's probably a guy anyway, another catfish account, one of the 1 million times that this has happened since I've been on YouTube. But whoever this is, obviously is obviously someone who listens or watches my stuff and then immediately responds. All right, there you go. So they've been doing this for about 2 weeks, making shit up and everything. Eventually, I got wind of it. Someone told me, "Phil, you're aware that they're like referencing you every 5 seconds now on their Twitter account?" I said, "Fuck this. It's so stupid." All right. So I went ahead and blocked the Twitter account because I didn't want to deal with the stupid bullshit. I said, I don't even know who this person is. I don't know if they're a real person or not, if it's a catfish account or not. I don't care. I blocked it. So apparently, since I blocked the Twitter account, this person isn't having their jollies anymore. They got all pissed off that I blocked the Twitter account. So now, realizing that they're getting all this attention for pretending to be an escort that visited me, they now make up all this shit. Apparently now I owe them money, which is hilarious because, again, I have to say this. I said this like 2 weeks ago. I'll say it again. If anyone actually understands, all right, if anyone actually understands how escorts work, you don't pay after the service is rendered. That's not how it works, okay? Any high-end service, anything, you have to pay up front. It's that simple. That's how it works. There is no escort on planet Earth that will spend 5 straight days with someone and then expect like a payment plan afterward. They don't do fucking financing. They don't do easy pay. You know what I mean? Not to say that I've ever had an escort, because I haven't, but it's common fucking sense. How would you operate a business on people spending time with your escorts and then expecting them to pay overtime later? That's not how it works. That's not reality, okay? So that being said, this is the stupidest thing ever. And the only people who would believe this story are gullible idiots. I'm sorry. If you believe this story with literally zero factual evidence of anything, there hasn't been a single piece of evidence whatsoever given about any of this that shows that any of it is real, you are a moron. You are looking for drama. You're a drama queen. For some reason, you love this shit, okay? And it's your own fault. It's your own fault that you've either been duped or you've been fooled or whatever you're saying. If you actually believe any of this, it's your fault. There's no truth to any of it whatsoever, all right? So, that's going on, all right? And, I talked about it. And, I talked about this, I think it was 2 weeks ago on a pre-stream, and I explained all this, all right? And I was like, whatever, it's in the past. I'm not going to address it anymore. There's no reason. They're just going to keep making shit up, all right? They're just going to keep making shit up over and over and over. And it's, you know what I mean? It's just going to balloon and let the idiots believe what they want. And I'm going to be here on my streams every day having fun, playing games. And by the way, it hasn't negatively affected anything if you guys aren't aware. Everything's been good. People have been showing up for streams and participating, and people have helped me out tremendously in the past couple weeks with contributions towards the tax situation and everything. So everything's been good, all right? So then, this particular week coming up, I mentioned a couple days ago that I was going to be doing a fundraising stream on Saturday because this is kind of like the last push to try to get people to pledge to my Patreon so we can hit the monthly goal for this month and so that we can do these Metal Gear Solid events in January, all right? I really need the support right now because I need these funds by the end of January to pay what this impending tax bill is. So I'm trying to motivate people to pledge to my Patreon. In particular, that's really what this event is for, to get people to pledge, all right? So that being said, all right, I announced this event Immediately, of course. Oh, God, Phil's going to do a fundraiser. We don't want Phil to be successful. We don't want Phil to be able to pay his taxes. We want him to lose his house and all this. So let's see what's the next possible thing we can fucking do here. All right, let's see what we can do. So again, trying to make shit up. I saw things over the past couple of days. They really went in like hardcore. And I guess now they're posting on fucking things like, I don't even know. First of all, I don't even know what Kiwi Farms is. I'm just going to bring that up. I don't even know what it is. I honestly don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like a drama-esque forums somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where this is or what it is. All right. But apparently this person, this person who had this Twitter account claiming to be an escort is now posting up on some Kiwi Farms thread. I have all this information on Phil. Here's what we did during our time off or whatever. Whatever. Stupid shit. So apparently, there was a post. This is how stupid this is. All right, wait till you hear. You're not going to believe how stupid this is. Because I can't believe how stupid this is. It's just so dumb. Apparently, there's a post from this person claiming that during the time when this escort was staying with me, she made me her homemade recipe of Dutch brownies. Okay. Whatever. So, the other day, it was the other day. Was it the other day or was it yesterday? I don't even remember. Actually, I can probably confirm this. Because I don't even know what's today. What is today's date? I don't even know. The 29th. So, I think it was was it last night? Yesterday. It was yesterday. So it was actually day before. All right. It wasn't last night, but the night before. All right. I have someone who has been a longtime fan of mine and a supporter and a moderator as well on various different things like my forums or my stream chat and stuff like that over the years. Okay. And this person has helped me out tremendously. In fact, sometimes they go behind the scenes of stuff going on with these people who seek to hurt me and gets inside information. Okay. Boy, this is the same person, by the way, who's been tipping me $2 constantly. This person has also been leaving insulting tips on my streams recently a lot. They're an idiot. They keep paying me money. I just don't get it. You keep paying me money to say stupid shit. Can anyone figure this out? This person keeps paying me money. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Anyway, let's keep going. So, this is a person who I trusted over the years. They've helped me out tremendously. There's been a few times when they caught stuff going on either on my forums or in stream chat or behind the scenes with people who were trying to do nasty shit to me, and they've helped me out tremendously. All right. Somehow this person allowed themselves to get sucked into the black hole of drama and bullshit. Okay. I don't know why, but they did. And apparently they're actually starting to at least be skeptical of this person who's claiming they're an escort that came and visited me in early December. Now you might even say to yourself, well, why is it a big deal if Phil had an escort come and visit in December? Well, first of all, I'm against the practice. I've said this many times before. I've never in my life been a guy who's had an issue, with women. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to spend time with a woman, I have whatever you want to call it, whether it's charm or whatever, I'm able to get a woman and spend time with her. Now, I'm not saying that it has to be, a significant other, someone who I spend, a long relationship with. Those things come few and far between. But I'm saying I've never had a problem with the ladies. Let's put it that way. I've never in my life paid for a woman. I never would. Now, I'm sure there's people out there who do, and everyone's going to have a different opinion, all right? For me, that's like ludicrous. That's actually against my personal philosophy. I would rather be alone. Seriously, I would rather be alone than pay for an escort. But the real reason why this is all controversial is because what the people who hate me are trying to spin this as is Phil doesn't have a tax situation. Phil doesn't owe taxes. Phil did not get screwed over by a tax attorney in Connecticut. He's literally making it up. He owes money to an escort. All right. There you go. He's lying. So anytime that he's doing stuff to try to help himself, to help himself with the taxes, he's really raising money to pay the escort. All right. That's what the idiots are trying to spin all this as. Even though it's literally 100% wrong. It's 100% fabricated. So, that being said, I announced I'm going to do this fundraising stream on Saturday. We have to go all in on Phil. We have to prove, or at least, not prove because there's nothing to prove, but we have to fool people into thinking that Phil had an escort and he's trying to pay the escort. That's what the fundraising stream is on Saturday, right? That way people will not pledge and will not tip him and help him because with the tax situation, maybe he'll lose his house and we'll win in the long run, right? There you go. So that being said, all right, that this stupid, whatever it is account, this fake escort account on Kiwi Farms says that this girl baked me Dutch recipe brownies or something during our time off. Now, I didn't know any of this until this morning, okay? I wasn't aware any of this was going on because I don't follow any of this stupid shit. So apparently this post is like 2 or 3 days old. I don't know. So the other night, I get a private message from this moderator, this friend of mine moderator, who's helped me over the years with all kinds of things. He actually, sends me PMs all the time, and I go back and forth with him about certain stuff. And he asked me, Phil, when your girlfriend visited you and she made you brownies, what was the recipe? I'm looking for a recipe of brownies to make for myself here or something like that. Now, here's the thing, folks. I had mentioned when my girlfriend was here that we had made these cookies, all right, and I'd actually taken a picture of it and put it up on Instagram. And I'm almost positive, in fact, I'm almost 100% positive that after that, I made a post that said, we ate all the cookies, now we have to make something else. And then I'm almost positive that here, either in stream chat or on a pre-stream, either in the physical chat typing or on a pre-stream itself, I had mentioned that we had made brownies afterward. And that I actually had leftover brownies to eat all week. After my girlfriend had left, which is excellent because I never have baked goods. Like I don't snack on sugary stuff at all. I'll eat it if it's there, but I don't actually buy it or seek it myself. So it was pretty awesome because a week after my girlfriend left, I was still eating these delicious brownies that we had made when she was here. All right. So, I get this random message from someone who I trust as like a friend, a colleague, someone who's, been very loyal to me over the years and helped me out tremendously with all these different things. And he asked, Phil, what was the recipe for the brownies that you made with your girlfriend? And I didn't even in my head at once, at any moment, think that this could have anything to do with anything. I'm just thinking it's some guy I must have mentioned, the brownies or whatever on a stream. And so I was very honest with him. I responded. I said, what actually wasn't any kind of a special recipe at all. We just went to the store and we bought a box of those Ghirardelli chocolate brownies, the ones with the good high level quality chocolate that you put into them or whatever, and we baked those. That's what we had. And then I even mentioned, but we actually, if you want a recipe, we made these really good chocolate espresso cookies, and they were really amazing. And he said, well, what was that recipe? And I said, well, I don't have it. She had it. She had the recipe, not me. But I know it was from Martha Stewart. Because Martha, I guess it was a page she had printed out from like the Martha Stewart website of recipes or whatever. I don't know. So there you go. So that was all I said in this private message to this guy who, again, for years and years, been years, this guy has been a fan of mine, a viewer, and he's helped me out with stuff over the years, moderation, everything, tons of times. So that's all I said. So that's it. That's all I said. And that was it. That's the end of it. So here I am, going about my own business this morning, not really paying attention to anything, quite honestly. Just kind of, okay, my usual stuff. Let's go ahead and do the normal stuff, right? Normal stuff every day that I usually do. And this morning, I go inside my stream chat, and a million people are talking about brownies. I'm like, huh? What is going on? Why is everyone mentioning brownies today? I'm super confused. Like, what does this have to do with anything? And everyone's like, Phil, you don't know the drama that's happened overnight. It's exploded exponentially. The drama. Yo, the drama. You don't even know the drama. And I'm like, oh my God. It's Friday. I'm doing a full day of streaming today. I'm looking forward to it. All I want to do is sit down here and play games, and I got to hear about this. Now, normally, like I said, I wouldn't address it at all. But apparently this person, again, who I trusted as a moderator and someone who, again, over the years, has helped me tremendously, apparently took this private message, all right, that we had talked about and used this as evidence that I did have an escort here in early December. This is concrete evidence now. And finally, this person who had believed me all along was swayed to believe that I had an escort here in early December. Again, I didn't. But here you go. It's just insanity. It's literal. It's mob mentality insanity at this point. I don't even know what else to say. It's just so... let me put it this way. Let me give you a frame of reference of why I think this is so ridiculous. Because the thing is, people have said ridiculous things about me over the years. They call me a pedophile. They called me a thief. They call me a scammer. They call me this. They call me that. Racist, right? Usually, in all of these situations, these slanderous things that are said about me are based off of a snippet of truth. A tiny snippet, right? For example, my ex-girlfriend was younger than me. And some people had issue with that. And they started making up stories about me being a pedophile, and I started dating her when she was 16. Ridiculous nonsense and unsubstantiated, completely false. But they took that one fact that she was much younger than me and spun that into the negative, right? Over the years, in my gameplay videos and streams, I've made generalized racist jokes and comedy about races. And by the way, I'm an equal opportunity jokester. I'll make fun of my own race, like Italians in particular. I've made jokes of many, many times over the years, okay? Just as much as I'll joke about Asians or anybody else, okay? But people will take that and say, Phil's a racist. Here's an example. Here's a joke he made about a race. He's a racist, right? So that's what they do. They take this little snippet of truth and they turn it into something incredibly slanderous and a lie, all right? In this case, seriously, in this case, there is 0% factual basis for it. It didn't happen at all. It didn't happen in any way, shape, or form. What I've told you about my girlfriend is true. This is someone who just by chance we met over the summer, completely random encounter. There was no actual, it wasn't pre-set up. It wasn't like we were actively seeking to find each other. We met each other, clicked. It was something that grew into something beautiful. Over a course of months, we started seeing each other. It grew from there. We both had similar kind of life circumstances that had happened recently, and we clicked because of that, to the point where our love grew, and it became like we're soulmates, all right? And it sucks that I can't share those experiences with you, all right? I can't show those because, sadly, people will use that personal information to hurt her. I know they will. I'm not stupid. In fact, folks, the whole thing here is there's two reasons why these people are doing this nasty stuff to me right now. Absolutely, the first reason is because, for example, they know I'm doing a fundraiser tomorrow. They don't want me to be able to raise any money. They want me to be a big failure, and no one pledges to me because they think that it's going towards an escort. All right? Even though it's not. It's a lie. It's going towards taxes. But number two, they really want information about my girlfriend because they're nosy as fuck. These people are mentally challenged. They really have an obsession in their head. And they need to know everything about my life. And the fact that I've had things hidden from you guys for the purposes of safety for months and months, they can't fucking stand it. I used to be a guy that was 100% transparent and I shared everything with you. And now that I've got private stuff, oh my fucking God, that's it. They're going nuts, man. They're going nuts. They're losing their shit. How dare he? How dare he have no information that he keeps from us? We need to find everything out. So what they're hoping for right now is that on this very moment that I'm going to reveal private information about my girlfriend to prove that she exists, to discredit this whole escort situation so that then they can get after her. That's what they want. They want me to give you her name. They want me to give you information about, anything personal about her so that they can grow right after her. That's what they want. I'm not doing it because I'm not a fucking fool. I'm not. The bottom line here is, all right, that if you believe 100% slanderous speculation with zero factual evidence, you're a moron. All right, you are. You are a moron. I'm sorry, you are. You are gullible. You are fool. I don't know what else to say. You really need help because there's so much shit that goes on planet Earth that's more important than any of this shit? Honestly, like, you know what I mean? And for the fact that people are obsessing about this shit, it's insane. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for you. You are really in a bad way, and you need to seek help. If this is what your main focus of your life is, you really have problems, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing on top of all of this, folks, which is hilarious to me anyway. As I said, the whole thing's false. This morning, I've been talking with my girlfriend. Now, I didn't mention any of this stupid shit to her because actually this happened after I stopped talking to her. I was talking to her all up to the point where I was setting up my stream, okay? And, you know, she's out and about doing stuff today. She's got a day off from work, and I'm talking to her about all the stuff she's doing and everything. And I'm like, you know, we're making plans that if I can get past this tax hump in January, that she could maybe move in with me in 2018. And I'm thinking to myself now, as all this is going on, man, people are going to feel incredibly fucking stupid pretty soon. Because if I can get past this tax issue and, you know, let's say in the first half of the year, you know, she does move in with me, all right, she's obviously going to start showing up in videos. In fact, you know, there's a couple playthroughs coming up that maybe we could do co-op in. Obviously, when I do DSP Tries It, she's going to end up being a part of DSP Tries It. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, she's going to be part of it. Now, am I going to give out all her personal information? No. But you're going to see her in my videos. You're going to know she exists. You're going to know she's real. It's like, it's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? And it's so hilarious to me because you're going to be proven wrong. So all this stupidity that's happening is all going to be disproven. And I'm just like, how could you, in your right mind, act like this and not realize how dumb you're going to look shortly? You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know. So anyway, let's put it this way, folks. This whole thing is stupid. I actually feel bad because now apparently I've got someone who used to be someone who I trusted, who is a mod, who apparently now is out there spewing crap about Phil told me in a private message that his girlfriend made him brownies, and that's evidence that, you know, that obviously it was the escort that made him brownies because the escort had posted 2 days earlier that she had made him Dutch recipe brownies. And now Phil said that they just made Ghirardelli brownies. But maybe that's a spin on it. Maybe she added something to the Ghirardelli brownies to make them her own personal brownies. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Huh? I just... oh my fucking Lord. I just don't get it anymore. None of this makes any sense. None of it. It's just so stupid. Okay? Alright. So allow me to summarize here, folks. This is so stupid. Okay? Let's put it this way. Alright? I have a girlfriend. I've been dating her since the summer. I want her to move in with me in 2018. We love each other. But I've been protecting her from the internet because I know what would happen if her personal information got out on the internet, in particular, especially if before she were to live here with me, what would happen if her information got out on the internet would be really bad. We saw what happened previously with my previous relationships, and I'm very much wiser to the whole situation now, all right? There's a group of people who hate my guts and want to hurt me in every possible way, all right? They've completely fabricated a story based off of zero facts, but only off of things that I've publicly shared about myself and my girlfriend and the time that I spent with her. They spun it into complete nonsense, all right, and made up a completely fabricated story about an escort visiting me and that I don't have any tax situation, but instead I'm raising funds to pay for an escort. It's 100% false. It's based off of 0%. Unlike other things that people have said negatively about me in the past, it's based off of no factual evidence whatsoever. There's nothing that they've even spun. They literally just made it up out of thin air to make me look bad, and so that things like, for example, my fundraiser tomorrow would be unsuccessful. All right? I feel sad for anyone who believes the stupidity of the stuff that people say with no factual evidence. I really do. And I feel bad, in particular, for this longtime fan of mine, moderator of mine, who sadly fell into the black hole of nonsense. I really do. I feel bad because that's terrible to live like that. It is. Just believe shit. And because and here's the other thing too. So apparently I did mention these brownies or whatever, on a stream. So again, it was public knowledge just to those who were here all the time, who listen to my pre-streams or whatever. So again, they took something that I said publicly that I revealed and turned it into something that was supposed to be exclusive info, and then trying to basically fool me with a PM about a recipe, right? It's nuts. And, I'm not going to play these fucking games anymore. It's so stupid. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because the whole stream chat this morning, before I even got to start talking about games or whatever, was talking about stupidity like this. It's just so dumb. All right? It's out of control. So that being said, I'm done with it. I'm not going to address it anymore. All right? It's stupid. It's complete stupidity. It's not grounds in any factual basis. There's no evidence of anything, because there can't be evidence of anything, because it's not true. That would be the thing. If I actually, if any of this were true, I'd obviously be running around desperately trying to cover information up. There's nothing to cover up. The whole thing's fake. There's no work for me I didn't even know about this until this morning when my stream chat was overflowing with fucking idiots. You know what I mean? I didn't know that any of this had happened because I'm not paying attention to it because it's all fake. It's all bullshit. It's so dumb. All right. Ugh. So, folks, that's the deal. That's what's going on. The latest drama nonsense. It is garbage. Ignore it. If you're intelligent, you'll ignore it. And stay with us here in reality on the fun gameplay streams. And have fun with me every day. And, if you're gullible and you want to go get sucked into the black hole of the anal sphincter of nonsense of the internet, go right ahead. I can't stop you. If this is really how you want to live your life in the world of drama and speculation and rumor and nonsense that's based on no fact, go right ahead. I mean, I don't want you to. I'd rather have you have a happy, healthy life and be on streams with me and have fun. But I certainly can't stop you from doing stupid shit either. You know what I mean? I'm just a streamer on the internet. I just play games for a living. I have fun, and that's all it is. If people want to make shit up, they make shit up. Okay? All right. Now, folks, let's get to the usual stuff. As you guys already know, obviously you know the situation with Patreon. We've got 2.5 days left to hit the funding goals to do these Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 events in January. $80 away from hitting the funding goal where I'll play one of the games. About $950 roughly away from hitting the goal where I'll play both. If we get a big drive in the next couple of days and we get people to pledge and we hit the stretch goal, that would be ideal, because then I'm going to start playing these games this week. On the 1st of January, I will start with Metal Gear Solid 2. In fact, last night, I downloaded Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 on my PS3. They were on an insanely crazy discount. 75% off. I got both games for $8. So, by the way, if you are a PS Plus subscriber and you're looking to buy Metal Gear games, you may want to buy them very quickly because they're cheap right now before the sale ends. I recommend you grab. It's not just those. I think it was all of them. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all on an insanely huge discount right now. So you may want to check that out, okay? So I'm ready. I'm geared up and ready to go for these playthroughs, but I do need people to pledge in the next couple of days to make this happen. I really need your help right now, again, with this tax situation. And there's only 2.5 days left to pledge, folks, in this month, all right? So check it out, patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. Keep in mind your pledges also earn you personal perks. I won't mention all those here on the pre-stream. I've already gone too long. Check out the information on the website, all right? Today, folks, if you cheer, sub, or tip on the stream, I'll give you a shout-out. Unless you're a troll, like these idiots who literally just sent me a ridiculous amount of troll tips for some reason. I don't know why they're paying me all this money. It's really, really stupid. It's just insane. Already, I'm not even kidding you guys. I made $18 in tips this morning, and I'm almost positive that about $15 of those tips were trolls. I don't know what they're thinking. See, I'm just gotta shrug and be like, okay, if this is what you want. Right. Bionic Shoot just said it. I hate you, Phil. Here's some money. You tell me what's going on. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But anyway, if you do cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I'll give you a shout out unless you're trolling and it's a troll message. If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip me $2 or more, I will have a pop-up thank you notification on screen as well. All right? Sounds good? Sounds good? Okay. Very nice. Now, a few quick things. Number one, right now, if you're not aware, if you've never been a subscriber of mine on YouTube before, on YouTube, oh my God, let's try that again. If you've never been a subscriber of mine on Twitch before, if you subscribe to my channel within the next week, I think it runs until January 6th, 20% off discount on any new subs. All right, that's number one. Number two, if you are in the giving mood, because let's face it, folks, it is the holiday season, even though Christmas is over, we still are in the giving season, right? If you gift a subscription to anyone here on Twitch, maybe you got a friend or a fellow stream chatter you want to help out or just surprise with something nice, any gifted subs are 20% off. So some big discounts going on subscriptions right now. FYI, I have currently, oh my God, my stream's locked up, 335 subscribers to the channel. Thank you to everyone who is. I used to have 344 a couple days ago, but a few people fell out. FYI, but it helps a lot, it does. So thank you to everyone, and might want to consider subbing if you enjoy the content, right? Last but not least, I have already, let me say this is not last but not least. If you are going to cheer today with bits, please include the hashtag charity in your cheer. If you include the hashtag charity in your cheers, from now till the end of the month, all right, Twitch will actually donate to charity. For every 1,000 bits that have a hashtag charity attached to them, they're going to donate $2. And you don't have to cheer 1,000 bits. That's another misconception. Oh, I have to cheer 1,000 bits for a donation. No. That's not how it works, okay? At all. They just do it out of the kindness of their own heart. It's not like there's no skin off your back or mine. I still get the bits. You still get the shout out, but they donate to charity as well. So please include hashtag charity. All right? Sound good? Last but not least, folks, I've already mentioned it. I'll mention it one more time. If you at all can and you want to help me right now with my current situation going on financially, number one, please pledge to my Patreon in the next 2.5 days to make these events happen, the Metal Gear Solid events happen. FYI, if you do pledge to my Patreon, I'm going to give you a shout out during the streams, all right? I've been doing this for a couple of days, been working out well. A few people have pledged and got shout outs. They really enjoyed it. So I think this is something very positive that I can do from now on, is if someone pledges, I give you a shout out on stream. I'm going to do that, all right? Number two, tip me. If you tip me, all right, I get that money right away. Same thing with Patreon. Those funds, both tips and Patreon pledges, I get right away and will allow me to basically pay off these taxes that are due at the end of January, all right? Now, how do you tip? Well, if you're watching the stream right now, scroll right below the stream and you're going to see a section, all right? A section where there's all kinds of information. There's stream chat rules. There's my YouTube channel links and all of that. There's a section there that says tips. If you click on it, there's a picture of me posing with Pokemon, FYI. It'll take you to my tips page where you can either leave an anonymous tip or you can leave a name and a message. Obviously, the trolls this morning figured out how to do it, since I've made about $20. Well, I like I said, probably about $14 to $15 of the tips I got so far this morning were troll tips. Yes. Oh, wow. Today's the last day for charity. Oh, shit. You're right. All right, folks, please, if you cheer today, please include hashtag charity. It's the last chance. Only 11 more hours left. Oh, crap. I didn't even know that. Today's the last day. So please include hashtag charity if you do cheer today. That will help out the charity, okay? But anyway, as I was saying, please consider tipping and or pledging to Patreon if you want to help the most. That's what's going to get me out of my current situation, all right? Sound good? All right. Let's do a couple quick shout-outs, and then we will get started. Sound good? Now, did I refresh my Muxie? Oh, shit, I don't think I did. Hold on. No, oh, wait. Yes, I did. All right, so shout-out to Golden Colts, who did a bunch of overnight cheers. I'm not going to read out how many cheers he did anymore. I'm just going to tell you he cheered overnight. All right. Number 2, Infinite 55 also did a bunch of cheers overnight. Thank you to Infinite 55 for the cheers. And also thank you to Game Master 2003 is Dead, who did 125-bit cheer overnight. All right. So, thank you to everyone for the overnight cheers. I appreciate your overnight support. When I'm not live streaming, people still cheering. It's pretty amazing that people do that. All right. Thank you for your support. It's number 1. Now, once I started streaming, we had Amos Bro, who did a 15-bit cheer and said, TGIF, everyone. Here's to a good day of streaming. And a bunch of troll, like I said, we had a bunch of troll cheers and a bunch of troll tips this morning, all of which I'm just going to ignore here. Let's see here. All right, bunch of troll. King of Hypocrisy did a 10-bit cheer, and he said, today on this episode of TMZ on DSP. Now, I know, that's literally what this is. So at this point, all right, at this point, it's so stupid. It's literally these idiots have made a TMZ about me that I don't even participate in. That's the thing. I don't even do anything with it. It just exists outside of me. And that's the thing. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. All right? Because if I don't address it, then everyone just believes it. If I do address it, oh, well, now Phil's giving the drama attention, and he's wasting too much time talking. So what am I supposed to do? I can't win either way, right? If I ignore it, nothing good happens. If I talk about it, nothing good happens. So the only reason I brought it up today, like I said, is because the entire stream chat was dominated by this talk about fucking brownies. And apparently, again, someone who I had trusted, someone who, supposedly was trying to give inside info as proof of something that was complete nonsense. I felt that I should bring it up because there might be some people who are like, oh, well, if a former or if a mod of Phil's believes it, then I must believe it too. Don't fall into the black hole of stupidity. Okay, just don't. That's why I really wanted to bring it up. All right. Let's see here. Regulars 1 did a 10-bit cheer. He says, I don't mean to be rude, but how is the tax thing the detractors' fault? It's not. I never said it was. The tax issue is the issue of my old tax attorney from Connecticut screwing things up. Taking my money, saying he was doing my taxes properly, and never actually researching the proper tax codes here in Washington State. That's his fault, not the detractors. But the detractors did notify the state of Washington about it. They did sign me up for the business mailing list, and they're the ones who tipped them off. Not to say that is even that bad of a thing, because better that I found out now than 10 years down the road, right? And now I hear, 10 years of back taxes. That would really suck. But, no, they're not directly responsible for that, and I never said they were. I don't know why you're saying that. Alexander Rossi did a 50-bit cheer. He says, a great man once said, if you tell a lie big enough and you keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. I guess that's what the detractors are trying to accomplish here in order to discredit your relationship. There you go. And like I said, the stupidity of it is, none of it's going to matter, because if and when my girlfriend moves in with me, it's going to prove that she exists. You know what I mean? The whole thing is so stupid anyway, because there's no way that this lie that these idiots are propagating could possibly survive. So you tell me what the fuck. Again, what they're trying to do is hurt me in the short term. Long term, they know they're going to be disproven. But short term, they're trying to hurt me as much as they can. Let's get people to not pledge and not tip and not do this to help out Phil, because fuck him, because we hate him, right? That's what it is. Well, that made C-Type did a 10-bit cheer and said, oh shit, well that's it, Phil. I'm sorry, but I can no longer be a fan knowing that you're at home eating some woman's Dutch brownies. I'm sorry, but I draw the line at Dutch brownies. How dare you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Obviously, he's being sarcastic. Sergeant Woomy did a 20-bit cheer and says, Phil, how can I get my boyfriend to drop FIFA 18 and play Splatoon 2 with me? I have no idea. Because, especially if your boyfriend plays Splatoon 1, I don't think there's any way you're going to convince him to play Splatoon 2. Because the game's not great. It's just not. And Splatoon 2 was pretty much a non-event. I mean, it sold because, let's face it, all the first-party Nintendo titles always sell, especially on the Switch, because there's no other real games for it. So, no surprise, but I don't know, convince him that football is evil. Here you go. Start an internet campaign, get a bunch of people to post on Kiwi Farms that there's actually Satanist activity behind FIFA. That FIFA is actually run by a bunch of crazy Satanists who all had escorts over their places during a Christmas visit. And the only reason that they run FIFA is because they need to raise enough money to pay their escorts who they didn't pay during the Christmas visit, and also to buy enough goats to sacrifice to Satan. Maybe if he's convinced, like some of these other people who believe this shit about me, then maybe he'll stop liking FIFA and he'll go fucking play Splatoon 2. That's all I can think of. Okay. 44K Panda did a 10-bit cheer and said, I know for a fact that you had mentioned the brownies in this stream. You said that you were eating one per day to get rid of them. Well, there you go. 44K Panda is a regular viewer, and they remember me mentioning in the stream chat that I was eating one brownie a day to get rid of them. So there you go. There is the public knowledge, the public admission a couple weeks ago. I talked about these brownies that my girlfriend had made when she was here. Probably this stalker fuck, right? Caught that and decided in this post this week to say, oh, I made him Dutch brownies. To, again, spin off of something that I said after the fact to make it sound like, like some insider info or something. So there you have it. There's your explanation right there. I did publicly mention it. Okay. Tumic83 did a 50-bit cheer and says, when's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Never. Game's piece of shit. Framework Zero did a 20-bit cheer and said the drama needs to chill. I agree. Again, I don't usually address this shit, but I felt like I had to today. Carlos K did a 1,000-bit cheer and said, dude, that sounds like an actual serious mental illness. Personally, I think it's time to seek legal help or get the law enforcement involved. This is a long past due. It's no longer trolling. It's stalking, slander, and to a degree assault. There's nothing I can do, dude. It's the internet. That's the problem. These fuckers would never do this in real life because they're all little bitch cowards anyway. They all hide behind their fucking computers and make shit up. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have the balls to ever do anything like this in person, because you do this kind of shit in person, you get arrested. But that's the thing. They won't. If I contact the authorities right now, they won't do anything. They'll say it's all on the internet. Sorry. You know, unless there's a direct actual threat to someone's, physical being. Like if someone had posted my address on here and said, I'm coming right now to kill you, then I could contact the police. But all this shit is just online nonsense. And honestly, the best way to tackle it is to tell you guys how stupid it is and tell you to stop wasting your time on it, right? Because that's what it is. It's not, I'm not paying attention to it. It's other people. And other people need to figure out how stupid it is and stop paying attention to it. Because I can't control it. Framework did a 500-bit cheer. The pre-streams are what they thrive on. You might want to think about changing these in 20. No. What they thrive on is hurting me. This pre-stream did not hurt me at all. Their nonsense is what hurt me. And the fact that people, like I said, like this person who was a longtime fan and friend of mine who helped me out with stuff and was a mod. The fact that that person believes their nonsense, that's what's hurting me. Not the fact that I talked about it on pre-stream today. All right? Timmy did a 50-bit cheer. He says, you need to stop the drama preach. All right. Enough. Monique 4 did a 300-bit cheer. Thank you, Monique. Gautier. Again, this is the person who did a cheer the other day. I don't know how to pronounce their name. Did a 10-bit cheers. Every day I wonder what the new bottom line will be. Well, you should. Because every day there's a new bottom line. In fact, every day there's usually a million bottom lines. Because I say it a lot. It's a mannerism that I use in my speech for some reason. Sergeant Woomy did a 10-bit cheer. He says, well, now with all this sweets talk, I want cookies. Jose Lunak did a 30-bit cheer and said, I love you, Dynastia. Sounds like they were giving a shout-out to somebody. I don't know what that means. Shao Kahn Artist 87 just resubscribed to the channel for the 9th month in a row and said, LA Noire hype. Holy shit! Someone on the stream actually referenced the video game I'm going to play today instead of drama. I can't believe it. There's one viewer here who's here to see LA Noire. Amazing. Avoiding the Mud Butt did a 10-bit cheer and says, any ideas who you want to play in Dragon Ball FighterZ? Nappa is looking pretty dank. I don't know. Since I played the beta a few months ago, I have not followed any information on Dragon Ball FighterZ at all. So I don't actually know anything about any of the new characters. So I'm going to be totally in the dark. But the good news is I pre-ordered the game officially on PSN. So I'll be playing the beta on the 13th. I'll get the exclusive early day access for it. So I will be playing on the 13th, and I'll probably be checking out a ton of characters. Oh my God, excuse me. Sorry about that. Earlier I was asking why on earth were these people giving me money just to troll, right? Well, someone responded to that. It was Timic83 did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, it seems like they just want to fuel you to talk about more drama, and so their donating means less gameplay. It's not worth it anymore. I don't know. Like, again, for me, yes, I want to get to gameplay, and yes, we are still going to do roughly just under 4 hours of gameplay on stream today, but at the same time, I definitely need to kind of address stuff when something gets this bad. You know what I mean? So, I guess that is why they do it. You're right. They probably just want to distract. They want to distract from getting to gameplay. You're probably right. And a Baba Booey to you. Interesting. Just tipped me $2. I said, the problem is you have a really bad habit of giving people info. No one needs to know if you have a girlfriend. It doesn't affect your business if we know or not. Well, that's true. But at the same time, when my girlfriend was here during her time visiting in December, we wanted to at least share a little bit of what we were doing. I wanted to show, oh, look, we baked cookies. Look, we're decorating the tree. And that was the thing. People wanted a tree pictures and a tree vlog. But my girlfriend was here. So obviously I got to admit that she exists, And I'll be honest, too. My girlfriend is upset because, she's like, man, I really would like to be part of your life and reveal myself and, but I can't. I know I can't because people will use that information right now to hurt me. And it sucks, she wants to be a part of everything, but she can't because she knows exposing her private info will hurt her until eventually she gets to a point in her life where maybe she can live with me and then it doesn't matter because we live together. It's all going to be shared info anyway. You know what I mean? Wow, shout out to Planet Jeff, who just pledged $20 to my Patreon. Thank you, Planet Jeff. So I believe that's going to put us in a position where we're only around $60 away now from hitting the level 1, tier 1 funding goal and doing either Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 as a redemption run in January. We're very close, folks. If only a few more people pledge, we could do it today. We could do it on this stream. We could hit the funding goal and basically say, okay, we're in the clear for tier 1. Now let's push towards tier 2. All right. So thank you to Planet Jeff for that pledge. I appreciate it, Planet Jeff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Shout out to Undervalued Bear, who did a 20-bit cheer and said, a troll cheer from under the bridge. Very nice. Carlos K did a 500-bit cheer and said, think of the chi. I think he was trying to say think of the children, but it got cut off. I don't know what happened there. They Call Me Jim Bob did a 10-bit cheer and says, can you answer one thing about brownies? Were they tasty? Yes, because they were the Ghirardelli dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate brownies. Oh my God, those are some of the best ones, man. Oh, they're good. I love those fucking things. And now I'm sad because now I won't have any for a million years. Because like I said, I don't make that. I don't make them myself. All right. Shout out to California Thunderqueer. Did a 100-bit cheer and said, hashtag charity, hashtag double anal. Not double anal, double anal. Okay. Dark Nightmare Zero gave me a 100-bit cheer. Dark Nightmare Zero is actually someone who I talk to about a mobile game called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius all the time. He's actually kind of my buddy. We go back and forth. We talk about the game. So he says, this is my first cheer. Wanted to help you out a bit. I'll talk to you later in the DMs. Congrats on getting Cloud and Afrida so easily. Cloud and Afrida, he says, you guys have no idea what he's talking about, are two new characters that were released a couple weeks ago in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And I got very lucky. Just within a couple, you know how these games work. They're all randomized. So I did a couple randomized summons, and I actually got both of the rare characters, which is really rare for me. Usually I don't get all the rare characters, but yeah, it was pretty good. So thank you for the cheers, sir. See you later. Punished Numenorian did a 10-bit cheers. All this brownie talk leaves me with a question. What's your favorite sugary treat? My favorite sugary treat is anything chocolate. Anything chocolate. Okay, I have a sweet tooth for chocolate. I really do. I'm not really into the sweet candies or the sour candies. I'm into chocolate. Chocolate is like my fucking vice. Okay. All right. Much I asking out Venezuela. What the fuck? I can't read this guy's name. But he did a 10-bit cheer. He said the 11:30 a.m. stream turned into a 1 p.m. stream. Yeah, it happens. It happens, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I was going to start at 11:30 like usual until I had to figure out what the fuck was all the stupid shit people were talking about in my stream chat. That's when I got that sorted out. Then I had to talk about this on pre-stream, so it is what it is. Black Mage C-Type did a 10-bit cheer. He says, I'll teach you to eat brownies. I'm from a hater group known as the Sons of Brownies. We mass mail you freshly baked brownies using the finest of all natural ingredients, which you have no choice but to eat until you die because you won't be able to throw them out. Wow. Now that is a unique concept. Okay then. Sticky Burrows did 105-bit cheer. He said, what up, dude? You're going to be checking out the new episodes of Black Mirror on Netflix. I watched one episode last night. I watched the season premiere. What a fucking episode it was. Let me put it this way. I won't spoil, because I know a lot of people might watch Black Mirror or watch Netflix and they haven't seen it yet. It's the longest episode they've ever made. So it's almost like a mini movie. And the main actor of it is a guy who is a lookalike and mannerisms of Matt Damon. I would almost say they wanted to cast Matt Damon as the lead guy in this episode. They couldn't get him, so they got a lookalike, act-alike. But the episode is still pretty good, and so I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. There you go. King of Hypocrisy did a 10-bit cheer. Says we should... Oh, wow, I'm not going to read that. That was stupid. Sergeant Woomy did a 15-bit cheer. He says, doesn't matter. You don't like Splatoon. You're still the king in my eyes. Or Knights did a 10-bit cheer. He says, what do you got against platformers? I know it's a joke. You seem to rip on platformers. Any reason to that LU? I have no idea what you're talking about. I like platforming games. A lot. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Gucci the Jacuzzi did a 50-bit cheer. This is an interesting one. He says, I've been on both sides of hating and loving what you are and what you do. That being said, anyone with common sense can tell that making accusations against someone without any concrete proof is a stupid fucking thing to do. And even if you had an escort, why do people care so much about your relationships and sex life? Quite disturbing. Well, first of all, I'm just going to say it once again. I didn't have an escort. I've never paid for the companionship of a woman ever in my entire life. That's ludicrous to me. So I'm just confirming that. But, yeah, these people are fucked. I don't know what else to say. They're fucked in the head. Anyone who literally their existence on YouTube is based around trying to get private information about me and my life now that I'm not revealing a lot of stuff about it is nuts. It's just that simple. There's no other explanation. There's no other justification. They're fucking nuts. Frugals did a 100-bit cheer and said, shout out to my homie, and then he tried to say something that sounded like a racial slur, and I'm not going to say it. So there you go. Thanks for the cheer. Avoiding the Mud Butt did another 10-bit cheer. So who's your favorite DBZ character? I don't have one, but I would probably say Piccolo is the character who I like the most, which sucks because he sucks in DBZ. Raisin Bread is Tasty did a 10-bit cheer. He said, keep doing what you're doing. Fuck those detractors. Wow. Listen to this one. Okak Zox did a 50-bit cheer and asks, do I still use protection? I heard people stop once they hit their 30s due to lower testosterone and low pregnancy risk. That could be the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you believe that... Oh, when you're 30, you don't have to use a condom anymore. Wow. You are going to have a horrible mistake happen. High Tech Specs did 100-bit cheer. He says, you should open a bakery. I want some dark side fudge brownies. Oh, my God. Avoiding the Mud Butt did another 10-bit cheer. Thank you. Infinite did a 100-bit cheer. What's up, Infinite? Good to see you on stream. And Black Mage C-Tie did a 10-bit cheer. And he said, you can skip my cheer, but you can't hide from the truth. Now the whole world knows that Kate Higgins is your new girlfriend, you filthy brownie eater. I don't even know who Kate Higgins is. Isn't that the British, isn't she the wife of, I don't even fucking know. I don't know. I give up. Looks like Brian's here. What's up, Brian? Styles Daniil did a 100-bit cheer. He says, what's up? The soccer moms paid Will last night at the club. Take some bits. Thanks, Brian. Thanks a lot, man. Dude, you missed it. You missed the ludicrous drama of my pre-stream today, but I gotta get to gameplay, so. Alexander Rossi did a 10-bit cheer. He says, new pre-stream length record. Yep, this is the longest pre-stream ever. Because I've been doing shoutouts now for almost a half an hour. And Iridium Viking did a 100-bit cheer. He says, STDs are not contagious after your 30s. Either, Phil. True story. And then, of course, he did Kappa face. Yeah, that's right. Of course. We all know that. Undervalued Bear did a 10-bit cheer. He says, I would say fuck the detractors, but none of us have that low of a standard. There you go. And King of Hypocrisy did a 10-bit cheer. He says, is it true that the escort is Fred Fucks in a wig? You've got me, man. You got me. You got me. You figured it out. You saw through all my conspiracies, the Illuminati code. You've done it. You used the Horcrux as well as the decoder ring to figure all this out. All right? You figured it all out. All right, Brian Styles Daniel did another 100-bit cheer. He says, P.S. Chat, don't raw dog random chicks unless it's Emma Stone. No. You don't raw dog random chicks unless it's like a real rich chick. Actually, then it probably still wouldn't matter due to the nice double standards that we have on our planet. But anyway, I digress. I think it's now time for us to start LA Noire. Oh my God. I got more cheers. Blackman C-Type did another 10-bit cheer. Feign ignorance all you like. You know Kate Higgins is the voice actor of Pauline in Mario Odyssey. Oh, that's who it is. I didn't even know that. So that was an inside joke referencing my Mario Odyssey playthrough where I said I was very attracted to the voice actor of Pauline. I thought she had a very attractive voice. And I asked her out on a date, and then I found out that she had kids and shit. And I was like, oh, well. Frugals did 100-bit cheers. We out here chilling with Psycholo... again, I don't know what's going on. What is this? We need to start. We need to play LA Noire. What is happening today? It's a complete and utter breakdown of sanity today. What is happening? All right. Can we please start now? Can we? Can we? Oh my God. Much I asking out Venezuelans did a 10-bit cheer and says, what type of stuff did you do with your girlfriend when she came over? I already explained all this weeks ago. I'm not going into it again. Alexander Rossi did 210-bit cheers at It Never Ends. Carlos K did it 100-bit cheers as pre-noir stream gameplay. Hold on a second, guys, because you know what I just realized? My stream chat is glitched out. It's not showing top cheer for the day. And obviously I want to give credit to whoever has the top cheer. So I have to refresh here. Hold on. Let me refresh my stream chat and get it all set up here again so that I can... I have no idea who the cheering top cheer is because it's not showing for me. I got to fix it. Hold on a second here. All right. Now let me... scroll over here. I want chat pop out, please. Where is it? Chat pop out. Here it is. Chat pop out, please. There it is. And now I stretch it. All right. It was actually Carlos K, who is the cheerleader today, who did a 1,000-bit cheer earlier. That's right. There you go. Very nice. Dark Poe did a 10-bit cheer and says, Phil, start the game. And High Tech Specs did a 100-bit cheer and says, bit by bit, things keep getting better. Holy crap. What a day. I haven't even played a moment of gameplay. What a day we've had already, folks. All right. I'm putting my headphones... I'm seriously putting my headphones on now. I'm putting my headphones on and we're actually going to start playing games now. I've had enough. Just a reminder, folks, if you do pledge to my Patreon today, I will give you a shout out during stream. The reason I'm bringing that up is because Patreon is really where I'm looking to, get support today if possible. Because I want to do these Metal Gear events in January. So please, if you can, patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. If you can't, tips are helping me the most. So please tip me if you can. If not, I am still appreciative of the cheers and subs, but right now it's really the patron pledges and tips that help the most. California Thunder cleared us an 1,100-bit cheer and said top cheer bitches and became the cheerleader for today's stream. Good Lord. One final thing. Reminder. Hashtag charity if you're going to cheer. All right. I see some people were doing big cheers now. They forgot. Please use hashtag charity in your cheers. All right. Finally. Can we start? All right, we're gonna start. Finally, some games on stream. Fuck. Oh my God. All right, let's do this.